beautiful people, and welcome back to another live. Putting the call to action in the chat. Give me a quick sec. Sorry guys, we're about to get into it. Give me 1 second. Beautiful people, and welcome back to another live. Okay. Y'all, let's get into it. Peace is not negotiable at all. Period. Stop negotiating your peace for money. Stop negotiating your peace for romance and love. Stop negotiating your peace for anything, really. And I'm not telling you that you can't be inconvenienced by people to help them out. No, I'm not telling you that, okay? It's okay to help people. It's okay to get outside of your comfort zone. So don't take what I'm saying as a stretch, and meaning like, oh, I can't get out of my comfort zone, or I can't do this and that because like, oh, it's not peaceful. That's not what I'm saying. Peace is an overall lifestyle, and it's an overall thing that you work on and you invest and you can create within yourself. So negotiating your peace, first of all, I want to talk to you about this. If that man love you, why does he need to negotiate your peace? And if you love yourself, why is your peace negotiable for your job or anything? Like, honestly, answer me that question. Welcome, Zyro. Because when you feel like you need to negotiate your peace in order to experience love and in order to experience money, that's you creating your reality. You're literally creating your reality, and you're telling yourself that I'm not going to be able to have peace and money. I'm not going to be able to have peace and riches. I'm not going to be able to have peace in a man or love. That is ridiculous, and it's a small-minded thinking. I need you to stop that like now, and I need you to open up your mind and understand that that's not true. Believe that it's not true. Put yourself on a pedestal to where you understand that you have every single right to have both. Why do human beings and people have this one-minded thinking like, oh, I can either have money or peace. I can either, oh shit. I'm sorry. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Okay. Like, okay. I can either have money or peace. I can either have love or peace. Who says that you have to choose between the two? Just because society, or you live in America, like I live in America, people sacrifice their peace and their sanity for their job and money, like all the time. You know, like there's a lot of people in this world that have no peace, like at all, for the sake of a lifestyle and the sake of money. Women are working these top dollar earning jobs, doctors, lawyers, business owners, making bank, making a lot of money, yet their body is breaking down. They're getting cancer. They're becoming mentally ill. They're they're I'm gonna turn this car off. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, they're becoming mentally ill. They're shoot. Who don't want me to talk about this? Somebody don't want me to talk about this? Okay. But a lot of women are becoming mentally ill. They're becoming broken down because they don't feel like their peace and their sanity is a priority. They feel like in order to maintain this money, in order to maintain this job, I have to sacrifice my peace. I'm not getting anywhere unless my hair is falling out of my head, unless I'm losing weight, unless I'm having miscarriages left to right. You know, like women, that's why I do yoga and meditation coaching, because I need women to understand that that's literally not true, and that whatever field or anything that you're wanting to get into, your peace has to be prioritized at the end of the day. What is a life living if you can't calm down? If you can't relax and enjoy your riches, enjoy your life, enjoy food, enjoy people? Please let me know what type of, I don't care how much money it is. If you can't enjoy your life, why, what are you doing? Basically, that's what I'm saying. And to whoever doesn't want me to talk about this, it's not gonna work, honey. Okay? But yeah, so write down. Okay, anyway, before I even say that, just know that everybody in your life has to respect your peace. They have to see that you prioritize your peace. First of all, people are going to treat you how you treat yourself. And if you don't prioritize your peace, if you're running around saving everybody and you look a mess and you're mentally a mess, that's exactly how people are going to treat you. People treat you exactly how you treat yourself. And how you treat yourself is the boundary that you create with other people. Okay? People are always going to try you at the end of the day, and that's just what it is. But people have to respect that you prioritize your peace at the end of the day. So that's one of the rules that I have, is that whoever is in my life, in my circle, they have to understand that, okay, if you have a problem with something, come to me respectfully. Talk to me respectfully, because I don't yell. I don't argue. What is the point? You know what I mean? It's not peaceful. It's not maintaining my peace. It's not giving me any energy. Hey Jennifer. Put where you guys are from and make sure y'all liking and subscribing. If y'all ready to change y'all life, book a consultation. But so friends, family, if you have toxic family members, oh, we got Chicago, we got Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my gosh, those are beautiful places. Atlanta, Georgia. I used to live in Savannah, Georgia, so Atlanta's a really beautiful place. But yeah, anyway. So what was I saying? Oh, if you have toxic family members and they talk about you and stuff or whatever, let them talk about you. But when you come around, if they want to belittle you or they want to talk about you or they want to bring up stuff that has nothing to do with them, grab your purse and leave, or set that boundary that, well, I'm not talking about that right now. I came to enjoy myself. Period. At the end of the day, cleared. That's just what it is, and then they'll understand that. Okay, she's about her peace. She's about her sanity. Do not disrupt her. Also, here's something that we're all guilty of. I'm guilty of it, but I don't hold shame. Do not hold shame, guys. Just live and learn. We're not perfect beings, but we are beings that are in control of our lives. We are beings that manifest. We are beings that collaborate with God. Hi, Artist Orange. So, when there's a situation, think about, is it really that big of a deal for me to get my heart racing, get my blood pumping, get my face all torn up, breathing heavy? Like, is it really that big of a deal? I do have an Instagram. It's Gracie the Yogi. All of my resources and everything is in the link in my bio. All of my everything is Gracie the Yogi, TikTok, Instagram, but my main social media is Instagram and YouTube. But yeah, link in my bio, or just look me up, Gracie the Yogi. That's my name. Okay. But yeah, understand, is it really that big of a deal? Or am I hungry? I have to think about that, because sometimes I just be a little hungry, okay? I'm breastfeeding, and being a woman, I used to be pregnant, so sometimes you don't even be mad, you just be hungry. So ask yourself that question. Oh, that's nice. A clothing brand? I'd love to learn about that. Email me at gracietheyogi@gmail.com. Literally everything is Gracie the Yogi. So, but yeah. Now, also think about, am I upset about this situation, or am I just upset that how my life is going? And that's a real question that you have to ask, and be vulnerable with yourself enough to ask, is this a big deal, or do I just not like the direction that my life is going, or do I just not like the direction, do I just not like my life, like in general? Like, do I just not like being here? Sometimes some people are really just miserable, and I'm not judging them. Don't judge them, okay? But if they're struggling with depression and anxiety and every little problem, they're yelling, screaming, they're crying, they're lashing out, maybe there's something deeper going on in the inside. And that's where yoga and meditation comes into play. Go within yourself and see, is this really that big of a deal that I literally need to stretch and stress myself out and do too much over? Or can I just, assume that it's happening for me instead of to me, and not negotiate my peace for whatever it is? Literally ask yourself that question before you tweak out. Be patient, be graceful with yourself. Okay. Here's another thing. Peace is your birthright. Understand that, okay? I'm sorry that people think that, you know, we're born into this world and peace is something that you have to, well, I wouldn't say that you don't have to invest in yourself to do it, because sometimes you do, but a lot of people think peace is something that you have to earn by like working a job and making sure that you have enough money. Honey, money doesn't guarantee you peace. You guarantee you peace. You have to realize that peace is your birthright in order to have it, period. I don't understand if you're, I don't even care if you're a billionaire, you have all of the money that you need. Look at the world. Clearly, whoever's running it and then billionaires and stuff, I mean, it's not bad to be a billionaire, but maybe they stressed out. Maybe they don't understand that peace is your birthright. So that comes to the point that like money is not going to just bring you peace. You have to align with that. You have to claim that and understand I was born here to enjoy my life. It's your life. You know, and people, you have to realize that I had to realize that this is your life. You're living it. You decide if you're rich. You decide if you wake up in the morning or you roll over and get on your phone for hours, or if you wake up and you get out of your bed and you brush your teeth and wash your face and get ready for the day and read a book or stretch or something. Like, you are literally like, you are in charge of your life. And I'm not saying that life comes from you, not at you. Right. Like, yes, unfortunate things happen. Yes, we live in a world where young girls are getting kidnapped. You know, the young boys are getting kidnapped. Bad things are happening. So take this information with the context that is provided for your life, that you can apply to your life. You know, there are people that exist that have a really hard time taking control of their lives. I will not turn a blind eye on them, you know, but take this with the context that makes sense. This is your life. You decide. And that's the thing with manifesting. Get my money manifestation 5-step activation. Click the link in my bio because my strategy works. Literally. And somebody was like, you know, it's little. Why is it 21 pages? Honey, because it's simple. Money is simple. Money is easy. Stop making everything complex. Everything don't have to be hard. Everything don't have to. You just have to go within to the hard part is going within and implementing it within yourself. You know what I mean? So when it comes to manifesting, you have to believe it. You have to believe it. You have to embody it. Like, literally feel the sunlight on your face. Stop looking for the validation outside of yourself and tell yourself, decide that you are rich, decide that you have the money, and be grateful for it, be thankful for it, talk about it, like, you know what I mean, touch it. I'm gonna get my money out, but I don't feel like it. And that's the same thing with like your peace. It is something that you have to decide. It is something that you have to align with. You have to evaluate who need to go, what need to go, and people around you need to respect that. Respect that you value your peace. And that's it. Same way that you value your money, same way that you value your time, value your peace. Your peace is your birthright. That's it. Here's another thing. And then we're going to do an exercise. Sometimes you have to stop caring. And whoever's watching this, this is a sign. I'm speaking to you. Sometimes you have to let go of the baggage seriously and accept it. It's like Erica Badu. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Carry around in bags like that. That means that all of the hurt and anger and resentment and situations and attachments that you're literally holding on to can weigh you down every single day and blind you from even seeing what is right in front of you. Then a new day, an opportunity to start fresh. A yoga and meditation coach that can teach you and help you. You know? Gotta promote it. I'm just saying, this is I'm a great coach, and I know I am. I love my clients. I love pouring into them. I love making them stronger. I love hearing them say that I changed their lives. Like, so some things you can control, like you in your life, in your mind, in your mindset. And then there's other things that you can't really control because we're living in a world where everybody has their freedom and their free will to do things. So sometimes you have to let go of controlling. Oh, thank you for following. Yeah, so and then when that happens, you have to stop caring. And I'm telling you, every time in life that I just let go, I let things flow like water. Every time I let things flow like water, things just start happening and beautiful things start creating. Phoenix, Arizona. What about Phoenix, Arizona? Are you from Phoenix, Arizona? That's really cool. My grandparents used to have a house out there. It's really hot out there, like, but it's really nice to go swimming at nighttime since it's super duper hot at the daytime. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Every time that I let go of things, things started to put themselves together. And that's kind of how life showed me that it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to make you sick. It doesn't have to disrupt your peace. You know what I mean? Because we live in a vast universe. We're literally on this planet, and 99% of people probably don't even know how we got here. So literally, with that being said, things the universe is vast and magical and amazing. Who am I to limit it? Who am I to say that my peace has to be negotiated in order for this and this and this, you know? Look, I'm not saying if somebody offers you the $1 million to run a marathon, don't do it because it disrupts your peace. No, go run the marathon, hunt. There's challenges. But if somebody is saying, I'm going to give you all this money and sign you to a record deal, but I have to beat you up like every day, and I have to abuse you and exploit you, and you have to do something like super terrible, say no. Like, what is that? Okay? You know what I mean? It's like that type of stuff. Don't negotiate your peace. If somebody wants to negotiate your peace, I feel like they don't respect you enough, or they don't yeah, like, they don't respect you enough. So there was one time where I was in school, and I tell this story a lot, guys. If you know me and you watch my videos, you probably know this story. Okay? But the story is, when I was in high school, so freshman year was COVID, and everything was shut down, and that's when I was starting school, and it literally sucked. And that year, like, I clocked out, like, mentally and everything. It was not a good year for me. Then sophomore year, my dad passes away, and that was really big. You know, that was a big thing in my life that happened that affected me tremendously. And you know, after he passed away, I was just expected to go back to normal. So fast forward to that point, I just, from sophomore to junior year, I just literally stopped caring. I mean, they were like, you're gonna fail school and you're gonna be like working at McDonald's for the rest of your life. If you don't get your stuff together, you're gonna be 20 years old, 22, 21, 22 years old, still in high school. You know, all of this stuff that is literally limiting, hateful, a projection, like literally. And I wasn't liking the school system. I didn't mess with it. And I still don't. So, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm talking to y'all like we friends. And that's why I like my YouTube to be. I like my YouTube to help me get to know, or y'all get to know me. But so, fast forward the second semester of junior year, me and my mom decided that it was time for me to go homeschooled. And I tell you, I kid you not, mentally, spiritually, physically, I had literally the best year of my life. Like, two of the best years of my life. You know, like, it was amazing. I mean, like, I was dancing on stages across the country. I met Tupac's sister. I learned how to stilt dance. Like, honey, I went to New Orleans. I went to Mexico. Like, girl, and I was 17 years old. I was living life and I was learning by experiencing. Like, literally. And I still am learning by experiencing. And it is literally a beautiful thing to have that relationship with God. You know that you are you're learning lessons, you know, gracefully through life. And that you will always be held. That's what I teach in yoga and meditation. You are held by God. You just have to tap in. You just have to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. And yeah, anyway, so with that being said, if I didn't stay true to myself, if I did not prioritize my peace, I wouldn't have went homeschool. I wouldn't have experienced that. I'd probably be like everybody else, having the same exact experience. Shout out to my mom because she also took part in allowing me to do this. And yeah, I wouldn't be here a yoga teacher today. I got my yoga teacher certification that year as well. So that was the beginning of something great for me and a future business and passion. Don't play with me. What do you mean there's someone behind? Don't play with me. I'm finna block you. I don't like that shit. That shit is spooky. Stop. Wait. Don't play with me. Stop. Anyway. Yeah, that would not have happened. Okay, because I didn't know if you were schizophrenic or what. You talk about somebody's behind me. I don't see anybody behind me. Don't spook me like that. I don't like that. Ooh. Made me uneasy, honey. Get my pocket knife out. But anyway, yeah, none of that would have happened if I did not prioritize my peace, period. Honestly. So, yeah, I'm about to go inside, and thank you guys for watching this live. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.